Well, hello everyone. How is your Tuesday going? Is it a good one for you? Are you freezing today? Let me tell you, when I got up today, it was 18 here in Houston. I was like, what? 18? What? That's not supposed to be. No. I mean, when I was in Chicago going to grad school, yeah, I dealt with that. And the other day I was walking, I was like, oh my gosh. And I think Joe reminded me yesterday. I was like, yeah, no, I'm so glad that I'm not up there dealing with the cold. And I know right now it's really extra cold. So I am cuddled up. Chalupa is a good boy. He still has on his little skull sweater. Miss Thing, she just got out of hers, she will not keep on anything I put on her. And today I have just been, doing my little work. And I woke up this morning and I looked on Twitter and people were talking about Foodie being smug. And I'm like, what? What? And she had, streamed or did a video or whatever when I was sleeping. And I'm like, well, of course you did. So that's what we are going to be looking at today. Hey, Angel, how are you, sweetie? You know what? There's absolutely nothing wrong overall with people eating some Taco Bell now and again. But right now, oh my gosh, high temperatures 8 right now. Good Lord. I'm so sorry. Bundle up, girlfriend. Hey, Insolent Violet, how are you? How are you? Hope you are doing well. We are going to be checking out, I guess, her Taco Bell mukbang. And you guys, I mean, that whole eating thing on camera, I'll never get. I don't know why people watch that crap. And the one thing is with Foodie, it's like she's done all of this stuff to herself for money. So it's really, really hard for me to find my sympathy bone. I mean, ever so hard, because it's like you've done it to yourself over and over again. And when you have seen her from when she first came on to YouTube and over the years, because there's various different compilations, and I'm so glad creators have put together those compilations. I mean, it's shocking. It is at her and Amber to just like watch history unfold in front of your eyes. And they both did it for the money. They absolutely did it for their money. So now they're like trapped to destroy themselves on camera for money. At some point, both of them, because neither of them make the money they once did, but Foodie had money at some point. She could have gotten herself some help. And I don't know if her family ever had a conversation with her and was like, girl, you really need to get some help. Let's get you some, in-person treatment. Let's go here. You can stay there. They can help you. They can diagnose you. They can help you work on your health. They can help you work on your diet. They can help you, you can stay there for 6 months, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. I'm just making up a number. But I'm sure there is something that she could have gone into, and maybe it would have been 3 months, 1 month, whatever. Something. You went down the Foodie rabbit hole a bit today. You don't feel like you know what's going on. Well, you know what? I mean, it takes time. It really takes time. And there's still so much that I don't know about. And I'm okay with that. Because I go on the Twitter and I see all these people who've been watching her for years. And I'm so thankful for the stuff they share because I learn more. And I'm always like, WTF. Because like I said yesterday, I mean, I really, really wanted to give them space, give them the benefit of the doubt, both her and Amber. So I'm kind of like lumping them together. I really wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, because if you tell me something in real life, or if I see someone even, in YouTube, I am going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to believe you until I know you're a liar. Hey, Ray, how are you? Oh, Joe sent you? I'm so glad he did. He is a lovely person. I just love him. So tell him thank you for sending you. I appreciate that. So that's what I did. I gave Foodie the benefit of the doubt. And it reached a point where I'm like, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I don't feel sorry for you for what you've done to yourself, because you did it to yourself. Now, I feel bad that you've put yourself in that position. I feel bad that you did not have a way to do something else, to make better decisions for your life, to value yourself and your life. That's what I feel bad about. And it really seems as if, and please correct me if you know better than I, if you've been watching her for longer, it seems to me her own damn family doesn't give a flying rat's ass. Because I can tell you this, and her friends, I mean, maybe Pete's actually tried to, say something to her. I don't know. But Pete, she'd be better off with him. I mean, Chantal, you should just haul your ass back to Canada and live with Pete's. I mean, that would be the best thing. And then, figure some stuff out about yourself. This stuff was salad. I mean, he'd be nasty. We all know it now. And that's why on every single thumbnail I'm going to do, there's always going to be a poop emoji. You'll never live that shit down. Hope you know it. None of us will ever forget that. And will forever be making poop and pee jokes all the live long. Yeah, she does have major childhood trauma. Yeah, exactly. And I was talking about that yesterday, Ray. And yeah, she can't fix her food addiction until she fixes and faces her emotional trauma. Absolutely. That's why she needs some kind of like in-person type thing where she can't just run away and escape. And she has to face it head on. Oh, goodness. Chalupa and salsa. Really? Chalupa got down. Okay. If you don't know, I have two dogs, Salsa and Chalupa. Let me save Chalupa because he can't get up here. Chalupa, are you gonna come up? Are you gonna come up? Come on, baby. Come on, I got her. Come on, Chalupa. Come on, come on up. Come on up the stairs. Come on, you can do it. Come on, all the way. You got it. Come on, baby. You can do it. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. I have some stairs going up to the bed as I'm laying on my heat pad. And Salsa will get there and like kind of block him. And Chalupa doesn't know how to navigate that. Oh, good Lord. And he just got down again. So we're going to have another disagreement when he decides to come back and wants to get back up here. That's just the way it goes in my household. Oh, good Lord. Salsa, can you just like sit over here and, not bug your brother? Can you do that for me? Can you please? Please do that. Just come over here. Come over here, Miss Thing. Hey, Sam. Oh, thank you for saying that you think my dog's names are cute. I think they are too. And of course, I have like little different silly little songs that I sing for them and all of that. Love them to pieces. And, I just don't know what to think of what she got herself into now, because, yesterday I looked at her breakfast and I'm like, what the heck are you eating? It's like the French fries. I mean, not saying I haven't ever had some French fries, or some pizza or whatever for breakfast. But when you're supposed to be on some sort of thing where you're meal planning, Salsa is sneaky. She really is. She's a little troublemaker, and she tries to look all innocent too. Um, but when you're in the position that Foodie is in, number one, you cannot solve your morbid obesity with your little meal plan session. It's not going to happen. It's just not. And it goes back to what Ray said about like addressing the trauma that she's been through, that she's never addressed. Hence, making poor choices her entire life because she has unresolved issues. And I don't think the woman will ever address that stuff. And she needs to. I think we can all agree the woman needs that. She desperately needs that. So does Amber. I mean, they both have made horrible choices, and look it's got them. Hasn't gotten them anything good in terms of their life. Yep, looking for the easy way out. There is no easy way out. There just isn't. There just isn't. Yeah, right. You almost expected to see a healthy breakfast, but no. But no. Yep, ends up worse than when she started every single time. Every single time. And she's really reaching a point where, number one, she's in a foreign country where she really can't do much of anything unless salad is with her. And in my opinion, she's pretty much a prisoner in that teeny tiny little apartment unless salad is going to take her somewhere. And she did put up a community post, and allegedly there's going to be some kind of road trip tomorrow. And I'm just not holding my breath of it being anything terribly exciting. But I think she's trying to prove to the haters that, look, I can move, I can travel, look at me go. And she's going to end up, doing something foolish, and we're going to end up back in the ER or something. What was her breakfast? Okay, it was yesterday. There was some tomatoes. There was some cheese. There was some beans, some French fries, and something I didn't recognize. But there wasn't like, say some fruit, some egg whites, there's nothing like that. It was just weird looking. So let me go ahead and share with you, because what I did was I downloaded her video. So we didn't give, her channel a view. I downloaded it and I kind of made a little alteration here and there. That was her first breakfast she showed us. Really? Oh my God. Right, her backup breakfast. Yeah, just like when she was in Canada and she had to have a backup sandwich. Who in the hell has a backup sandwich? I never in my life have had a backup sandwich. Chicken nuggets, chips, beans, and tomato. Thank you. Who eats chicken nuggets for breakfast? I don't eat chicken nuggets for breakfast. I had some coffee this morning, and I got some really nice eggnog that's still good. So I put eggnog in my coffee, and I forgot about eating until probably after 1. And I had these salad kits and salad in a bag or whatever. And I had that. That's all I've had so far today, is just like, and it's a pretty big salad. And I was thinking to myself, how come she doesn't have like salad kits or something? I have my groceries delivered because of like the chronic pain I've been living with and all of that. Because right now I also figured out, it's like, when I was mixing the salad today, I'm like, oh, there is no way I can stand up and fix a meal. There's absolutely no way. I'd be in far too much pain to do that. And I'm going to see my doctor tomorrow. So to have a follow-up about the radio frequency ablation that I had on my back. Ray, so that you know, I also had a spinal stimulator installed in December. I had 2 procedures done on my neck and back over December. And let me tell you, that shit hurt like holy hell because I had them done so close together. But you know how it is, end of the year, got to get shit done before, you know, you have to start over the next year because of insurance and all that. Yeah, I love salad kits too. I love that. You're in the mood for a salad now? Yeah, I mean, I love me a good salad. I really do. I'm probably going to have like, I have either some broccoli cheese soup or there is some chicken and dumpling soup. Both of them are from HEB. HEB is a Texas grocery store. That is our go-to grocery store. If you live outside of Texas, you actually can have this stuff delivered to you if you want to. It's just really good. And so I like to get those things like sent to me, and I get some meals that they have prepared for you and I can like pop it in the oven. So it just depends. And that's what I've been doing because it just makes my life simpler. Okay, Salsa, stop chewing on this. Stop. You're not going to chew on this anymore. I've got this fluffy little blanket that's really comfy, cozy, and Salsa just loves to chew on it. It's like, no, okay, here you go. The leopard one, you can chew on. You can chew on this one all the live long. Here you go. Chew on that one. There you go. Chew, chew, chew. Okay, let me go ahead and share this with you. I'm going to take myself off the screen. So I do not remember who shared this on Twitter. Hopefully I did credit them in my video description. I believe I did. And I think I'm not sure if I contacted them in Twitter or not. And if I didn't, I will. But I was very appreciative of this because Foodie has been in Kuwait for, I think, a little bit over a year. So we have her from March 2023 wearing the same shirt. And now we have her on January 14th of this year. Do you see a big difference? Oh, what a difference a year makes. Her face looks different. Her body looks different. Now, I mean, she does carry her weight. She's like, has a real apple shape. No shame in that. A lot of women do. But her fupa, I mean, I think it's like fold upon fold on fold. And I think she stuffs part of it like down her leggings. So you're not getting into this. You're not getting into this. No. So she's trying to make herself, I think, look thinner in some ways. And it's just not happening. It's really not. And you know what? Nobody dislikes her because she's morbidly obese. People have a problem with her because she doesn't follow through with anything. She lies. She opens her mouth, lies fall out. She hasn't gotten the help that she needs. She continues to rage about stuff. She dirty deletes. I mean, there's just so many things that she does. Oh, and and you heard me yesterday talk about how she's treated animals, and I'm a huge animal lover. Hence my 2 Bubby Wumpkins right here. Yeah, luckily Black Slimming. I mean, there are other comparative images and stuff and compilations that other creators have made. I mean, it is utterly shocking. And it's incredibly sad. I am very sad that somebody mistreats their body in this way. You're 54 and at your highest, which was over 400 pounds, and I still wasn't that big and carried your weight in the front too. She is, yep, absolutely. She is well over 400. Now, me with my chronic pain, I did not stop exercising because I wanted to stop exercising and just start stuffing my face. I did not do that. But because of having so much pain in my back and neck with the compressed nerves and the other crap going on back there, I could not move the way I once did. And even taking the dogs out on a walk was a challenge, a huge challenge. I mean, it was so hard to do that because I hurt all the time. All the time. So I did gain weight, and I have lost by now like 90 pounds. I still have weight to go. But I did gain weight. My husband still loves me. He never stopped loving me. He knew what I was dealing with because it was very evident. And we were also going through some things, and I could not have it addressed immediately. That's why I dealt with chronic pain for 6 years and didn't have it addressed or start really being able to work on it until last year. Because just other things had to be dealt with first. So anyway, this is what we're dealing with right here. Since she's been in Kuwait, she's put on a lot of, and she's trying to convince us that she's what, 350, 60 pounds? How is that possible? We've got eyes. We can see things. We see what you put in your mouth again and again, and how much you're eating. So, no, we don't believe you. We just don't believe you. I mean, I would love to. I would absolutely love to believe you. But you have proven yourself to be a liar. And to quote Cat Williams, no one knows why liars lie. Did you guys see the interview of Cat Williams? I still haven't seen all of it, but very interesting. Very interesting. I like it when people shine the light on the truth of what's going on. And I appreciate him for doing that. And I bet there's more dirt, I'm sure, that will come out. And it needs to, in my opinion, it needs to. All right. So I put this still image in the video. And then I also included, I think it's just like 10 seconds. And then I also included the cycle again. And the cycle that she's in is like, okay, now she has decided to, reward herself after what, like 3 days of walking, claiming to lose 15 pounds. And then we're going to get into the video in just a second. And then we have to eat some fast food. Now, when was the last time I had fast food? I think it was probably in November that I ordered Whataburger. Now, Whataburger was birthed in Corpus Christi, Texas, but a Chicago company bought out Whataburger a couple of years ago. And Whataburger, in my opinion, it is so much better than an In-N-Out burger, and I've had that too. Chalupa, do you want to come up here? Do you want to come up here, baby boy? Then you better go down there. She's under the covers.
Hello, Foodie Beauties. Hey there, Beezers. Want a personalized video from me to you that you can keep forever? Or maybe a special shout out? Oh,
are you guys seeing this? Am I sharing this correctly? Because now, yeah, okay. I'm going to make sure that you guys can see it. Hey, Joe, how are you doing, sweetheart? I want to make sure that you guys can see this. Okay.
Or direct message from me on Cameo. It's super easy. Cameos also make great birthday or special occasion gifts. Hope to hear from you. Bye.
Hello, guys. All right, we're set up. Mumtaz, excellent.
So I was feeling a bit.
Okay, we've got cheese fries. We've got a big ass Pepsi, big ass quesadilla. Don't know what's inside. You know there's cheese because this woman loves cheese of any kind. But she doesn't stop there because this woman can't eat a damn thing unless she has 25,000 sauces. Just saying to prepare you. And I don't know about you guys. I mean, I actually can eat a meal without having a sauce on everything.
Skinny, so I thought I would have a cheat meal.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so
she was feeling skinny, so she thought she'd have a cheat meal. After how long have you been trying to eat healthy? Wasn't it 3 fucking days? And so now we're rewarding ourselves with Taco Bell. Yeah, we're all high-fiving you on that decision. That's a really good decision.
I'm having Taco Bell Tuesday for my cheat meal, I guess.
And wait just a minute. I do want to address this because I'm trying to figure out where in the hell is she sitting and how does she have this food propped up? Because there's 3 couches and then the couch on the left, in front of that is a table that has some chairs tucked under that you can't really access. So is that the table in front of her? And did she move the coffee table and put a chair there? What exactly are we using? Because that's what it looks like to me. And I'm just surprised one of those chairs could hold her. I'm just, color me shocked.
I don't really want to call it like a cheat meal. It's just a meal I feel like having, and I'll just eat accordingly. Like,
yeah, it's like she's sitting in the middle of the room.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about or make excuses for what I'm eating. I just want to eat it. So, if you want to watch me have dinner, fine. If not, fine. So, anyways, yeah, so I'm having, this is their double.
Okay, I'm really glad that you guys are as perplexed as I am about where is this woman sitting? How is she presenting this stuff? Is there a chair? Is there a beanbag? What are we doing? Because before she would sit on the floor in a very awkward sort of a way. Yeah, or is it a tray? Yeah, exactly. I'm puzzled too. I'm perclamped. I don't know what to think of this. We have not seen this setup before. And I'm just confused. And all the pillows are on the couch as they should be. But yesterday, the pillows were up, like propped up against the wall, which I found odd. Pepsi Max that cancels all the cheese. Right, pray for her furniture. Thank you, Sam, for that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's like, I really wish she would tell us what the setup is because it's very confusing based on the room size, the size of the furniture, knowing that there is a little coffee nesting table thing. She's levitating. Salah must have slid the table into the middle of the room and using 2 of the chairs. Oh, maybe it is 2 of the chairs. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, that's a good idea. See, we all need each other to figure this shit out because it doesn't make sense when you look at it and you know the backstory. Anybody just walking into this might think we're the crazy ones sitting here not trying to figure it out. But when you do know the backstory, you got to sit here and try to unpack it and figure out what is going on. But I do wish she would explain it, that would be helpful. And I think she just said this is double something. We can't do a single. No. That's not good enough for our foodie. No. Okay, we'll continue.
Quesadilla meal. This is double quesadilla. No, this is just them serving normal portions because they're cheap as is. Normally, I guess, if they if this is double, they only give you this. Normally, no, sorry. All right, cheese fries, diet, or Pepsi Max. It's the only diet they had.
Okay, wait. If I have cheese fries, which I never do have cheese fries, but if I were to, I would not be having ketchup on them. And to each their own. But I mean, this woman tends to put ketchup on everything. She puts ketchup on pizza, which I just find odd and weird. Am I the only one that finds that strange? Do you put ketchup on pizza? I've never seen that in my life until I saw her do it. And I'm like, what is up with that?
And cheese fries. And I have yogurt instead of sour cream. So I'm just going to make this like this.
Oh gosh, sour cream. Okay.
You got to have some kind of sour white substance on them. Yogurt, sour cream, whatever.
Okay, so whatever she's sticking on top of it, this is something from her refrigerator that she decided to add. She doesn't need to add this, but she is. So we're just adding calories on top of the calories because we're rewarding ourselves. Okay, got it.
Anyways, let's get this set up here.
Oh, good night. That's a clump.
Bismillah. Oops.
And now the hot sauce.
Hot
I could get behind hot sauce, maybe.
Okay.
I'd probably put it in a little bowl and dip it in the hot sauce.
Yes. And we're good to go.
Oh my gosh, on her fries too. Okay. One of the things that bugs me about her is she seems to be one of the messiest eaters ever. And again, nary a napkin. Why doesn't she have a napkin? Like tucking that in on her so she doesn't get all dirty. Why doesn't she use napkins? Someone explain to me, please. Why doesn't this woman use napkins?
All right, I made my own fry supreme. Okay. Yalla.
Mukbang with Marty. Might as well add chocolate syrup.
Mm.
Yeah, she is mentally stuck in high school. I agree with that.
I'm wearing matte lipstick. Let's hope it doesn't smear.
Why would you wear lipstick if you're going to be eating? I'd take the lipstick off, honestly. Yep, she is. Right, Angel.
All right.
And losing her life at the same time.
Yum.
Her smug lipstick. Oh, got to add more.
I want to talk about some things that you seem to be confusing me with someone else.
Oh, no, we're not confusing you.
This whole notion, I've seen comments from people commenting on my videos where it's like, they're like, the only reason you want to get healthy now and lose weight now, because there always has to be some kind of like ulterior motive that's negative. There can't be anything ever positive in my life, right? Is because of the fact you don't want to be cheated on. You want your man to be attracted to you. Okay, number one, when you say things like this.
Okay, first of all, that man, that sick man, is what, like at least 10 years younger than her. And I'm not shaming the age gap thing. But what he was attracted to was the money he thought that you had, because you probably kind of, weren't totally truthful about that. Because he doesn't really seem to be a guy that has much get up and go in terms of having a career or anything. I mean, I could be totally wrong. This is my impression of him. He seems to be someone that wants to basically just suck off of someone else. And you're a mark. And someone like you who is so insecure, they know you're an easy mark because of your insecurities. He was attracted to what he thought you had. And now he's stuck with you for a bit. I don't think he'll stick around. I mean, I would be utterly shocked. Maybe, I don't know. How long, what's your over under? How long do you think Salad will hang out with this before all of this crumbles? But I don't think that he was ever physically attracted to her. Now, maybe what did intrigue him was because of the poop and pee and all of that. Maybe he thought that he could get her to do that or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, she doesn't. Yes, she does not chew her food long enough. That drives me nuts. I mean, you have got to. She takes like what? 2, 3 chews and swallows, if that. I am a tomato sauce addict, but never on pizza. Yeah, when he can get a Canadian work permit. Yeah, I mean, he wanted to, come to Canada. I don't think that's going to happen. But she sure as hell ran back to Kuwait. Worst decision ever. Because you already further messed up your body by eating just crap there. They taught you to chew 20 to 30 times and put your fork down in between bites. Yep. 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 And I mean, that is an adjustment to do that if you haven't done that your entire life, And someone like her that pretty much just like swallows her food as soon as it goes in her mouth. Just doing that would be an enormous adjustment. But she does not have the willpower to do that. I don't think she has the willpower to do anything. And that is really sad, to have such a lack of willpower and lack of self-control. And to hate yourself so much that you're willing to do things for money for the feeders and stuff. There's just so much here that's so wrong there's just layers of wrongness every which way.
You're basically saying that nobody overweight or fat.
No one's saying that. You're not just overweight. You're not just fat. You're exceptionally morbidly obese, and it's been getting worse year after year after year after year.
Obese, whatever, can be loved, or somebody can't be attracted to them.
No one's saying that someone who is overweight can't have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a whatever. No one is saying that. Who here, raise your hand if you're saying that someone who is overweight, who is fat, cannot have somebody who's attracted to them. Raise your hand. I'll wait. As a matter of fact, okay, some of you know I am a former classroom teacher, and I am friends with many of the people who were my students. And I love seeing them live their best lives. And there's this one person who was my student who recently got married, and both of them are overweight. They found each other, and I mean, and they're fine with, being overweight together, and so they're attracted to each other. I've also seen other times where one partner is overweight, the other one is not. So no one is saying that is impossible. Chalupa, you can get up here on your own. You do not need to bark to mama. Do you need help? Come on. Come on. See how needy he is? Come on, Chalupa. You can get up the stairs.
How many of you are overweight that are watching this video? Comment below. And how many of you have found love? Comment below.
You're a teacher's assistant. Good for you, Ray.
Fire.
And Ray, so you know what I do for, oh, good Lord, I'm going to get Chalupa. This is driving me nuts. Holy crap. Okay, Ray, so that you know what I do now professionally is an instructional designer. That means somebody who designs training and training materials and stuff. I do. Chalupa, where are you going? Do you want to get up here, or you want to be a boxy boy? Boxy puppy? Come here. Come here. Come on. I will move her. I will move her. Come on. Come on. There you go. I've done a lot of creating a lot of e-learning, online learning, whatever you want to call it. And right now I manage what's called a knowledge base. So you think about like a company that has internal documents they have to be able to look up and stuff. I manage all of that. I create the formatting of them. I link things together. I take things down when they're out of date. That's what I do. So it's related to instruction, but it's like a different type of stuff. It's like, a lot of job aids. It's like how you do something. Okay. Let me get my heating pad back on. Okay. Now, so good golly. Why are both of you being, extra today? Both of you are just totally extra in every way. Goodness sakes. Oh, and by the way, the restaurant where my husband works, they're closed again today. And I mean, it was going to be closed for just lunch, and my husband let me know. He was like, oh, nope, closed all day. And I'm not shocked. I am absolutely not shocked. Right, your wife didn't have to go overseas to meet you, right? There are actually a lot of teachers in GorlWorld. You're finding, really? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure there are. And teachers have it so rough. Yep, closed because of the weather. I know that on I-10, somewhere close to Houston, was closed down this morning because of like ice on it. Because we don't know how to drive. I mean, I know how to drive in snow and ice because I lived in Chicago for several years. But most people in the Houston area, no. I mean, oh gosh, it was like over 20 years ago when it snowed, and I was going with my friend Paul to Lake Jackson, which is south of Houston. It's on the coast. And we saw these fools flying down 288 like crazy. And then we'd see them like, off on the side because they're all turned around. It's like, yeah, because you guys were driving like morons, like every day is just how you drive. No, not when this shit's coming down. That's not how you drive. So yeah, Houston is not prepared, and people here do not how to drive in any of that stuff. And I will never get on the road here when there's ice, snow, sleet, any of that, because I do not trust the other drivers. Yep, we don't have the equipment to, oh, no. I think she's afraid, in a bizarre irony. I think she thinks that what makes her special, if she lost weight, no one would watch her. And Amber is like that too, Violet. I think they both think if they actually did something good for themselves and addressed their issues and started losing weight, no one would be interested in them. I think the story would be more interesting if they did, and like what it looks like on the other side and what they can do now that they couldn't do. That would be a good story. Because everybody pulls for the underdog. Neither of them are underdogs. They're just locals now, and that's on them. It's totally on them. Okay, let's continue. As this is a little bit over 23 minutes with my little, added things on it, but we're just like 6 minutes and 4 seconds in.
Let's try this too. All right, so that is BS right there. Number 2, my husband met me and I was fat. Being on video before we met in person, the video apparently adds pounds. So for being on video for hours and hours a day, he would know how fat I am. Third, the person he was talking to was also fat. So, and last, but certainly not least, why would I stay married to someone who isn't attracted to me or doesn't love me because of my weight?
Because you're desperate. That's why. Remember, you said to Nader, you could have just fake loved me. You're okay with fake love. That's all you want is fake love. Do you think any of us believe that Sala loves you? Because if he did, why would he allow you to continue to eat so unhealthy? Why wouldn't he want the best thing for you? Why wouldn't he want to help you help yourself? But no. He, brought you unhealthy stuff or took you to places where there's unhealthy stuff. And that I don't think is real love. He saw you over the past year continue to gain weight. Maybe he has that fetish too. I don't know. But I don't think this is actual love. If anything, I think it is just a very unhealthy relationship that you should let go of and work on yourself.
Hear me out, people. If you're ever feeling that way, then you need to find someone who does like you for your size in your good and bad situations, everything. What happened has nothing to do with my weight. And if it did,
Oh, you mean
I could easily find someone who appreciates me for how I am.
Him cheating on you and saying, like, at least I can carry you to Kybella. And also saying to her that basically that you were larger, in person than, what he thought, like based on, your little video time or whatever. Why do you think he had these conversations with her? He wasn't fulfilled whatsoever with you. That's just real simple. Not fulfilled at all with you in any way. Probably not even intellectually. I don't think I don't think either of you are the brightest crayon in the box. I mean, let's all be honest here. I just don't. Because you haven't shown yourselves to be.
Never, ever mistake that.
Joe, I'm sure he has burners and other women he's talking to. He's not going to stop that. No way. No way. Now, she was happy until the messages came out.
No.
Yeah.
I think saying things like, you should get in shape for your man, you should do this to keep up in your relationship. No, you need to do things for yourself. You don't change for any man. You don't change for anyone. You change for yourself.
But girl, you have done nothing to change for yourself. You're doing nothing to help yourself. You continue to make the matter worse and worse and worse. You've damaged your organs. You've damaged your body. You've done some things, I'm pretty sure, that are irreparable because of the years you've mistreated yourself. Going back to the, self-deprecation, self-hatred. I mean, that's what I am reading into it. I could be totally wrong. I don't think I am. Because it seems to me it's like you're punishing yourself over and over again, but you think you're rewarding yourself with these things that, quote, make you happy. They just further the misery that you've had your entire life. And you keep yourself locked in a miserable situation and have done nothing to get out of it. When you could have, when you were making bank. And you only made bank because you pandered to the feeders.
Really love someone, you're not going to only love them if they change. That's not love.
Oh, I saw how happy he was. Yeah. Yeah.
Again, that's basically saying nobody who's like overweight is deserving of love. If they have weight issues, if they have problems, if they're not perfect, if they're not running, if they're not super fit.
No one's saying those things. You're the one saying those things, Chantal. And wait just a minute there, Ray. Let me wait. What is that you said? I got to look at this a little bit closer. So Ray says she put her phone on there and said she would mess with the first guy that messaged her. Sala won the prize. So wasn't she like on Tinder and everything? Hey, Erin, how are you doing? And Sala was the first person who like messaged her on Tinder. Is that it? And yeah, when he dumped her off at the airport, I mean, I think it was like he was doing a happy dance. He was like, yo, freedom. And that smile, ooh, that smile just was like ear to ear. Never saw such a bright smile. That's telling. You know what? I've never had a smile like that when I've taken my husband to the airport. Never. And you know what? We talk to each other when he's gone to the vineyards and stuff. And like we communicate. And he always tells me like things that he thinks that I would like and enjoy because we have a good, healthy relationship. I don't think she's ever had a healthy relationship at all. And again, it does go back to the trauma. Oh, Ray, thank you so much for that super sticker. I do appreciate it ever so much. Thank you so much. It all goes back to her. She has never dealt with anything. She just literally buries herself in fast food. And that's never the answer to continue doing the thing that has furthered your misery. But here we are. Here we are. Eating Taco Bell after allegedly losing 15 pounds, which I swear was pee and poop. That's all it was. And we're rewarding ourselves with more cheese and whatever the heck, if this is, I'm going to say sour cream all over this, cheese fries. I mean, what are you thinking? This is not a cheat meal. This is going back. This is going to anything that you may have thought was that you did good for yourself, you just undid it. And you never did gain muscle from, walking 20 steps. Yeah, I'm being snarky about that. I know she went more than 20 steps, but you know what I mean. You don't gain muscle for a couple of days of doing minimal walking. Get real. Oh, it's yogurt. Same thing. It's just more crap to pile on there.
dumbest comments from reaction channels saying, well, maybe you should have been aware, like you let yourself go. Maybe that's why he cheated. Coming from reactors who look like this.
Chantal, FFG is not the only reactor. There are plenty of others that don't look like that. Because I know she is also overweight, possibly morbidly obese. I've never seen, like a full body shot or anything. And I know that she, like her entire channel is pretty much covering you. I get that. But she knows you pretty well. And there's plenty of other reactors that are saying things that if you were actually listening and taking to heart what people have said, and even some of your beezers who have been turned on you and are like, okay, peace out. If you actually listen to what people are saying, you might go, I'm hearing a lot of the same things from a lot of people. Maybe I should really tune into that. But instead, she knows better. She doesn't have to listen to anyone. She knows better than doctors, just like Amber does. They know much more than everyone else. Bunch of crap.
Interesting.
Bunch of crap.
So, what you're saying is that you can't find one either? I mean, like, it's ridiculous. So,
yeah, her fupa would get in the way, I think. I mean, that's just horrid thinking of
had nothing to do
guys.
with my weight.
Thank you for that visual.
Nobody knows the true dynamic of our relationship, and you never will. It's our business.
Oh, good Lord. Wait, let me put that back up there. Let me put that back up there. Oh, crap. Now I can't get it to go right where it was.
People are unfaithful. It's a
Oh. Okay, let me see.
And you never will.
One mistake doesn't define our entire relationship. Girl, I talked about this yesterday. If I found out that my husband had fantasies about grape, I would be like, I am done. I've been through that twice. It's no walk in the park. It's the most horrid thing that can happen to you. And the fact that he was talking about it to another woman and then saying how he wanted to use religious objects within all of that, that is some twisted, nasty stuff. Something's wrong with him talking about that. Now, maybe he's one of those people that has been overindulging in self-pleasure and watching a bit too much of people doing things with each. I don't know if I can use corn, but with the P. Maybe he's been watching too and has had to kick it up a notch to excite himself. Do you want to be with someone who has going to further extremes? I don't know if it's been like that, but if you're bringing grape into things, that's a big no. That should be a big no for, I would say, for most women, if not all women. You know, it's like, that is never okay. Now, I do know that there are some role play things, consensual. Again, consensual. But he's talking about it to some other woman that he's known for half a second, you know. About that and other things. That's not just one mistake. That's not like a minor thing. That's not minor. That's a major thing, in my opinion. And then you add in the Pope and the P. I would guess that most people are not into that. And if they found out that that's what their partner wanted, they'd probably be like, okay, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. You know, I mean, I think it'd be really hard to find a way to fulfill that request. So, Chantal, are you saying that you're fine with the poop and the pee and the grape and the farts, because he likes sniffing those too? Are you good with all that? Oh, you like farting. That's right. You like farting all over the place. And you've pooped on yourself too. Oh gosh, you're one heck of a catch for him, aren't you? Holy shit.
It's our business. Usually when people are unfaithful, it's about them or a different issue. For example, when I was unfaithful in my past relationship, I never had an issue with the person I was with. I was in love. I was attracted to them, but I still did it. For me, I was lonely and needed attention all the time.
Okay, wait a minute. Lonely and needed attention all the time. If that's how you are, you're lonely and need attention all the time, that's a bigger issue. That's a huge issue that needs to be worked on, my dear. Because you should be fulfilled in your own relationship. Now, myself, my husband and I mean, we have like these like opposite hours and stuff. And I know on every holiday, he's going to be working. I know that. I know he's going to be pouring wine all over the place. I got that. I come from a restaurant family. I understand. I know the drill. And I work with it. I know. I get it. That doesn't mean I'm like looking for someone else to fulfill me on those holidays because my man is working. And it sounds to me like, because she cheated on BB, right? And then she found Nader when she was with Pete, right? Is that right? And then, Nader never really wanted her to begin with, as far as I can tell. And then when he finally kicked her to the curb after she was like, chasing after him like a fool, that's when she's like, I'm going to find me someone. I'm going to find me another man, because she can't be without someone in her life. And, it's very unhealthy going from relationship to relationship to relationship, even if these unhealthy, weird kind of dynamics that she's been through, very unhealthy. I've gone through periods where I haven't had a relationship. And guess what? I was good with that. I was fine. I was fine with my friends, whatever I was doing things. It was good. I'm sure plenty of other people are too. But you're really needy and extra clingy. Hence, running back to Kuwait. Child, you have a lot of problems.
It was a me problem.
Still is. Yep, BB. Yep.
So.
Yep, BB or Nader. Yep, I agree. Yep.
The shit community that fat shames me while looking like this need to cut it out and stop with the grade 5 attitude that just because you're fat, you can't get a man, because then by that logic, neither can all of you.
She cheated on Pete's with BB. Oh, jeez.
Just saying.
Yeah, she's with Sala because she wanted to prove to Nader that she could get a man. Imagine. I mean, how miserable is it? How the fucking miserable do you have to be to do something like that? With cracky Cokie, who doesn't want you, and you're still pining over his ass, that you have to go and move across the world after you've met a man for a couple of days and decide, we're getting married. Yeah, we're getting married. And I'm becoming a Muslim. That's what I'm doing. Changing my religion for this man. Because I don't believe, I really don't believe that she is full on into the religion. I just don't. I just don't. I do not believe it. I think it's all a sham. And when it falls apart, all of that will fall away, is my guess. Maybe she'll try to keep it for a while to, to keep up the front, but then she'll meet someone who's, doesn't follow that religion. Maybe they'll have another religion. Maybe she'll become a Buddhist then. I don't know. I think she does things to fit in with the man, to mirror what they are, so that she can be accepted.
Is it in the butt or in the butt?
What? Okay, wait. Okay, so what you guys were talking about, do you think she takes it up the poop chute? Because maybe we can't get to the other part? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how this would even work. I mean, and she can't stand for very long. And her body has got to be in so much pain from the enormous amount of weight that she is carrying and dragging the fupa with her. I can't imagine that she is ever comfortable. I just really can't. And that makes me sad that a human being has done that to themselves. I think it's incredibly sad.
Oh. And I'm going to say this with the utmost smugness and sassiness I can say. I will never stay with someone who isn't attracted to me. And I can tell by how much affection, how much touch, how much XO, how much everything you get from that person.
Okay, we have seen Sala pinch your cheek. And that's about it. And that's been like in your apartment. And I understand, you can't show affection, in public and all of that. We haven't seen anything that looks like there's any kind of chemistry between the two of you. And I think I put this in either on Twitter, I talked about it, or it was in my community post. I've never had to explain, I've never come to the internet and explained to everybody how and why my husband is attracted to me. People have just known we're attracted to each other. It's just, it's like one of those things like you just know. But you're coming on here, I guess, trying to convince yourself more than us, because we're not buying what you're selling. We're just not. And boy, this little pose that she's in right here, doesn't she look smug as hell? She looks also proud of herself. Proud of herself that she's stuffing her face with food that is only going to compound the issues that she already has.
So there.
It's your personality, girl. Your personality makes you so ugly of a human. It's not your weight. It's your personality. It's your lies. It's all of that. It's how you treat animals. It makes you so ugly.
I'm doing it for myself, not anyone else.
Yep, the true love is food.
My husband, not anyone but me.
Oh, Sala's Tiny Dinger is here. Welcome. We all know Sala has got to have just, like a little pinky toe. Yeah, food can't cheat on her. Oh, the smacking, the licking of the fingers. Oh, she's actually got a napkin.
Next video, I'm
Shock
gonna
her.
cook something delicious though.
Oh, she even wiped her
I've been
mouth.
craving it,
Wow.
but I think I'm missing a few ingredients. How is that possible with all the groceries I did? I don't know.
Where's salad while she's doing all of this, while she's
Double
filming
dia.
and eating?
So it's like 2:30 p.m. First meal.
I don't believe that.
Last meal I ate yesterday was at 7 p.m.
Red Room, yeah.
As long as I'm mindful of the rest of the day of what I eat, this will be fine. I don't.
Tell yourself that.
I haven't eaten out in like a week.
Anybody believe this was her first meal? First meal of the hour. Thank you, Ray.
So
Exactly, Joe. Get every last bit of it. Lick that cheese off of that, use your finger, get to that cheese. Oh, okay, better yet, pull it out of the trash can and eat it.
That's my response. That's my take on it. I hate that attitude towards overweight people. That only in shape people can find love.
No one has said that.
There would be a lot of single people in that case.
You know what? It really sounds like that's actually what she believes. It sounds like she's displacing that, and she's trying to like blame, the reactors or her audience, anyone, and saying that's what you guys think. I think that's what she believes, is that only in shape people can actually find love. She knows she doesn't have love with Sala. She knows it. She knows it's all a sham, but she's willing to continue this sham because she thinks it makes her look like she is attractive to this man. Meanwhile, in her head, only in shape, thin people can find a man. I think that's what's really, really going on in her. What do you guys think about that?
If you embark on a lifestyle change for someone else, that's not going to be the right motivation, is it?
And you know what? Sometimes, in some instances, some people do need to have that motivation to be external before it comes to be for themselves. Have you thought about that, Miss Thing? Have you? Huh? Sometimes you need that as a what is lifesaver, sometimes that's what you need. That holds you up for a little bit until you can swim and do it on your own. And I'm sorry, Kybella, again, she played him. She played him perfectly to show you what was up. And then you just deny it. You just deny it.
You know what? I think I can make better.
Yep,
But the whole point is I didn't feel like cooking. Lipstick staying on. Not bad. Anyway, you see how this hijab is connected here? It's like sewn together. I'm going to do a project and make all my hijabs like that. Because I hate pinning it or using a magnet, and no, I'll feel more secure. Hi, baby gal! Come. Oh, you say hi to the people. Hi. Hi.
Well, Julia looks uncomfortable.
Pretty girl. You're a pretty girl. Yes. Cool. You want some tuna fish? Yes. Isn't she gorgeous?
Y'all don't have any chemistry either.
Pretty gal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can't stand her.
You're the cutest girl. All right, well, I'm not finished squeezing my cat, so I gotta go. So I just wanted to do that PSA today for you, so you don't get it twisted. And
well, you're the one that got it twisted.
Are overweight. A lot of you are bigger, smaller, my size, whatever. We're all fat. And claiming that somebody based on their physical attributes is only worthy of love if they're like in shape or whatever, because you have a thigh gap. If you're overweight, just when you're standing, spread a little more, your legs apart, you'll have a thigh gap, all right? So I'm doing this for myself, my health.
I wondered that too, Ray.
It will never be about anyone else. It's fine to work on yourself, sure. No one's perfect. Even if you're thin, it doesn't mean you're perfect, please. You know, like, I hate that attitude. It's so ignorant. I'm a very loving person when I'm in a relationship, and I'm funny and I'm pretty and
prettier than 90% of the people on YouTube.
Everything I bring to the table, my weight has nothing to do with it. So, we go plenty of places. I mean, how can people deny that? I have so many videos of us going out and doing things. I just walked 2 hours yesterday. So, I mean, that's also something you can't say, oh, well, you know, you should go out and do more. We do. Don't you worry. Everyone should worry about themselves and less about what other people are doing with their lives. Okay, thank you. So, that's like me saying that most of the female reactors in GorlWorld can't get a man because of their weird masculine vocal fry. That's not true, is it? Anyway, thank you guys for having dinner with me.
She really is bothered by those reactors, and I don't know who they all are. I know FFG, but I didn't know who the other two are. And it doesn't matter, but she really seems to be bothered by them. And probably other reactors. It's just probably any reactor. It doesn't matter. I don't think she likes people calling her out on her bullshit. She doesn't like that. She wants to control the narrative. And she can't. There's too many people in GorlWorld calling her out every single day. And this, okay, for you guys who have not, watched my other stuff on my channel, I've been covering this company called On Passive since 2021, and the SEC filed a securities fraud claim on them on August 11th of 2023. And it's a shit show. Ask Joe. I mean, it's just like bizarre. It's a cast of characters. It's all kinds of insanity going on. It's a wild ass ride. Wild ass ride. It's just as bizarre as GorlWorld is. Pretty much. But she does not like anyone saying anything different than what she's trying to project. Same thing as Ash, who started on Passive. He wants to control that narrative, and he is pissed off that anyone else dares to point out the issues that they have with him, with what he says, with his crappy ass products. Keep bringing up the SEC, bringing up other countries that have like said things. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like it at all. And doesn't like it when, there's access to stuff that he thought wasn't on the internet anymore. Same thing with Marty, since he's, committing disability fraud. But I digress. But I've covered a lot of that stuff. And I will be covering her unicity thing, because I've covered a lot of MLMs on my channel. I am a former Hunbot, hence Recovering Hunbot. I did join an MLM. Oh my gosh, Joe, I found, from my taxes, how much I made from Beachbody that year, which wasn't even $1,000. And I spent more on Shakeology and more on the fees for just the back office than what I, quote, made from selling that bullshit. It's just like, I saw that. I'm like, okay, I'm just keeping this because it's just a teachable moment.
And listening to me as always. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a cooking video real soon.
What list is that?
I want to make chicken pot pie so bad. Matte lipstick. It dries your mouth out. That's the only thing I don't like. But has anyone made, if you're watching this, if you watch till the end, put a heart. Purple, yellow, or red, or pink. And let me know if you've ever made or had chicken pot pie made with thigh meat, because I have some chicken thighs. I don't have chicken breasts. I thought I picked some up, but they were thighs. I mean, it all looked the same frozen in the bag. I don't know.
It's easy to tell them apart.
So I guess that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
All right. That was what happened while I was sleeping. I mean, I swear I woke up to Twitter just all a buzz about her smugness. I'm like, wait, what? She was smug? And then I saw the screenshots of the Taco Bell. I'm like, this crazy ass bitch actually ate Taco Bell? We couldn't even go a damn week trying to pretend like we were going to be healthy? No, we couldn't. We couldn't. Yeah, she should learn some Arabic so she can learn to read the bags. Yeah, absolutely. But I think she's too lazy to do that, honestly. She has all kinds of time on her hands. If you have a library card, and this is worldwide, there's a company called Gale that partnered with like libraries around the world. You can take Udemy classes and classes from LinkedIn Learning free. Plenty of stuff she could learn about. Plenty. She can listen to audiobooks as she walks. Is it possible for her to go to the gym inside the building without salad, or does she need him? Because I do not know the protocol for that. But if she can't go, you know what she could do? In that tiny little bitty apartment, and I've done this, Chalupa, hold on, child. And there's other ones too. I just like Leslie Sansone. She just like walk from home. She can do a 5-minute, a 10-minute, a 15-minute walk. She can get a Fitbit. This woman, she will never get a Fitbit because you know what? She would have to show us the actual screen of how many steps she's taken. And she wouldn't want to do that because how is she going to cheat out of that if she shows it live? Now, if she didn't show it live, yeah, she could doctor that shit up. Walk away the pounds. Yeah, I mean, she could do that. Even like just for 5 minutes and do 5 minutes 3 times a day just to start. Just to start. Just a little bit of movement. That's all it would take. Oh, you love Leslie Sansone? Yeah, I think she's got great energy. I just really appreciate it. And I mean, and it gets you going. Oh, good Lord. Chalupa is just, can you guys hear him? It's just like the saddest cry. Anyway, I'm going to get down on the go-go so that I can address Mr. Man and Miss Salsa. And, oh, I am going to tell you on Netflix, there is a series called Beef. And the reason why I started watching it is because Steven, I think it's pronounced Wynn, is Yuen. He was on The Walking Dead, and I loved his character as Glenn. Loved Glenn. I hated it when Glenn died, but it's it's a fun series. I'm enjoying it. So I'm probably going to go watch some more of that. So I recommend Beef on Netflix. It's well done. So if you don't know what to watch, check it out. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you, everyone who participated in the chat. Thank you to my mods. Thank you even to the lurkers. Thank you to the replay crew. Whoop, whoop for the replay crew. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to my channel members. Just thank you to everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night. And don't forget, you're beautiful and I love you. Until next time, good night, everyone.